sister pretended to be me and ruined my engagement. At our parents' anniversary, I revealed why she's really infertile. My parents have always favored my twin sister, Skylar. Even though we looked identical, they treated us like we were from different planets. Their excuse was that Skylar had mom's personality, while I was more like dad's quiet sister who never caused problems. Skylar figured out early that she could get anything she wanted. She would bat her eyes, and our parents would hand over their credit cards without question. When I asked for something, I got long lectures about earning my way in life and being responsible. If Skylar messed up, she cried and got hugs and reassurances that everything would be okay. If I messed up, I got grounded for weeks and had privileges taken away. The favoritism got worse as we got older. Skylar wrecked her car junior year, and dad bought her a newer one the next day. When I got a fender bender, I had to work all summer to pay for repairs. Skylar failed chemistry and got a private tutor. I struggled with calculus and was told to figure it out myself. Everything changed when I started dating Cole. For the first time in my life, I had something Skylar didn't have. I met him at my accounting firm when he came in as a new client. We clicked instantly over terrible break room coffee and his awful dad jokes. He was smart and funny and kind, and most importantly, he actually chose me over her when he met us both at a family dinner. Skylar couldn't handle it. She started showing up at my apartment uninvited whenever Cole was over, claiming she needed sister time. She would wear my exact perfume and style her hair exactly like mine. She bought the same clothes I did and would accidentally wear them when she knew we had plans. I thought she was just being weird and competitive until she dyed her hair the exact shade of auburn I had just gotten at the salon. 3 months before our wedding, everything fell apart. I left work early with the flu and drove home feeling like death warmed over. My head was pounding, and all I wanted was to crawl into bed. Skylar's car was in my driveway, which was strange, but she had a key for emergencies. I figured she was dropping something off or watering my plants like she sometimes did. I walked inside and kicked off my heels by the door. The house was quiet, but something felt off. Then I heard voices upstairs. My bedroom voices. I crept up the stairs, thinking maybe Cole had come home sick too, since his office was closer. Then I heard it. My sister's distinctive giggle, followed by sounds that made my stomach drop to my feet. I pushed open my bedroom door, and there they were. Skylar was in my bed with Cole, wearing my black lingerie set that he had bought me for Valentine's Day. The worst part was when he moaned my name. He thought he was with me. My identical twin sister had tricked my fiancé into sleeping with her by pretending to be me. I stood there frozen in shock until Skylar whispered something about keeping this going after the wedding. Cole's response about proposing to the wrong twins shattered what was left of my heart. I backed out silently and recorded the rest on my phone with shaking hands. Then I drove to my friend Piper's house and threw up in her bushes. When I showed her the recording, she held my hair while I sobbed, but I didn't confront them. I wanted them to think they were safe while I planned. I hired a private investigator the next day who confirmed they met every Tuesday when I had yoga class. The PI got photos of Skylar entering my apartment and Cole letting her in with a big smile. She had been pretending to be me at his work events too when I couldn't make it. His coworkers thought I was just super affectionate on random weekday afternoons. While planning my revenge, I discovered something interesting. My nurse friend Gemma did me a favor and looked up Skylar's medical records. Turns out my perfect sister had quite the colorful history. Multiple STD infections in college that went untreated for months. The chart showed severe PID and a note about permanent infertility from infection damage. Skylar had been hiding this for years, telling everyone she was focused on her career instead of dating. The truth was much uglier than her careful lies. 2 weeks before our parents' 30th anniversary party, Skylar announced she was pregnant. She didn't say who the father was, but she kept touching her belly and giving me meaningful looks. My parents were over the moon about their first grandchild. The night of the party, I played the long game. Skylar worked the room with her fake pregnancy glow while Cole arrived as her mystery date. When I stood up with my laptop for my special presentation, the room expected baby photos. They got Skylar's complete dating history instead. Every cheating ex's statement, security footage of her entering my apartment, the PI's photos, the audio recording that made Cole realize he'd been sleeping with the wrong twin. The final slide showed her medical records clearly stating diagnosis, infertility, secondary to untreated STDs. Skylar tried to run, but tripped over her own feet. The padding under her dress fell out and rolled across the floor like a soccer ball. My parents finally saw their golden child for exactly what she